But you also worked on some of the more recent Terminator films. You were a body double, I guess, of Arnold. Could you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, so for Terminator Genisys 6 years ago and Terminator Dark Fate 2 years ago, when they wanted young Arnold, they brought me in to be the 30-year-old Arnold's body, and they computer animated my head to be his head. So in that big scene in Genesis where you got young Arnold walks up to the three punks, your clothes, give them to me now. And then old Arnold shows up behind me, you won't be needing those. And then there's that huge fight between old Arnold and young Arnold. I'm young Arnold. So Arnold and I had a good 3 months together filming that movie. And yeah, I was the naked Terminator. And then in Genesis, that opening scene, spoiler alert, that opening scene when young Arnold walks up on the beach with Linda and John Connor and Arnold kills John, that was me. If you match the bicep vein to that scene, you'll see it's me.
So you actually got to hang around Arnold, which I'm sure you probably would have done for no pay, but what was that like?
No, I didn't get to just hang around with him. I was literally hanging around with him. My wardrobe for Terminator Genisys was a sock. So Arnold and I got really close really quick because that whole fight scene, I'm just swinging away, basically, filming that. And now it's an ongoing joke. Once you work professionally with Arnold and he sees that you're, doing it right, he respects you as an actor. He kind of brings you into his circuit. So he's invited me out to California a few times to do some events with him and to parties and whatnot. He's a legend in himself. But that whole fight scene, I was naked fighting Arnold, so it was so awkward, and I'll never be embarrassed like that ever. After I've been through that, nothing is embarrassing. But now if I see him, he goes, I don't recognize you. You're wearing too much clothing. Because I was naked the entire time when I was with him. And he would, but he was cool. We were at his trailer and he would come out. There was a bunch of us out there. Joe Manganiello was hanging out one night. He comes out, he's like, oh, a bunch of studs out here. It's like Stud Union. Let me get something for Stud Union. And he goes into his trailer, he brings out cigars. We start smoking cigars. He tells stories. And I was telling this story to a group of other people where Arnold said, yeah, it's Stud Union. Arnold walks up behind me. All the guys' faces go white. I'm like, and I'm impersonating Arnold, behind his back. And he's like, no, keep going. You're doing fine. So I got the Arnold approval to do the Arnold voice. Now I have the Sheik's approval to do the Sheik voice. Between the two of them, you kill me now. I'm done. I could die a happy man.
How many days did it take you to start to get comfortable with that, being on set with, I can only imagine how many people are there with you wearing a sock.
All right, so here's the funny thing, is every day we were filming that, more and more people were suddenly off camera. And the director walks up to me and he goes, Brett, our wives never come to filming. They hate being here on set. And all of a sudden, they're all here every day you're filming. So it is what it is.
Did Arnold give you any bodybuilding advice?
He would ask what I was doing for training. We didn't get to train together when we were filming. I trained later with him at Gold's Venice afterwards, but he loves to talk lifting. I mean, when you start talking about what you're doing, sets and reps and what exercises, he's 100% interested. So it's cool to talk shop with him like that. But it was I remember he was in the hotel at one point and they were like, we lost Arnold. He was supposed to be locked in his room for something. And everyone's like, we lost Arnold, we can't find him. And he was in the gym. And that's like, even at 70 years old, like when he's sneaking away to be in the gym. I love that.
And is it true that he actually trains every day at Gold's Venice, just like a normal person?
Oh yeah. He'll go in the morning, get his lift in, and start his day. It's known there. He's there at 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock in the morning every day.
Thank you for watching the Hannibal TV. Please like this video if you enjoyed it and click the subscribe button to not miss any of our latest shoot interviews, match videos, or news updates. Support us on patreon.com for $1.99 a month to watch our full shoot interviews ad-free and help our channel grow. Follow us on Twitter at the Hannibal TV for instant updates.